like these children, these everybody want to be somebody. You want to be fab without working for it. The children don't want to come to the balls. The balls is being what do you call it? Where they not having all of the categories. Just horrible. It's horrible. And I'm just gonna keep it real. The ballroom scene in Atlanta is horrible. And it could be a really nice place if they stop. They gotta get rid of that money, honey. You can't be giving balls if you ain't got no coin. You can't do that. They gotta get rid of that money. They got to.
When I first started the radio show, there used to be like, you know, maybe 1 or 2, 3 balls a month, and I used to promote them all. Now, girl, it's like
the girls don't promote.
Someone done spilled the water on the gremlins, and they just popping up everywhere. I was like, whoa.
Everywhere. The girls don't promote. They don't give a ball. They don't promote. Next thing you know, it's on Facebook.
Locker room, girl. It's too many balls.
Right. It's on Facebook. They get on Facebook up and rip pages, and that's the end of it. No more flyers. No, none of that.
Oh, wow.
And then the girls that do try to give you a ball, like you had Didi and them, now they did really good promoting. Letitia did really good promoting. You had Didi and them, and you had Letitia and them that did all that promoting and stuff like that, and you had the girls, and you know, giving them, they decorate their table, they give these girls out here giving you a Thanksgiving meal.
And
then they want to, and then they want to sit there and go to a ball where you got to pick your trophy up or your award up at the front door. Get out of here with that nonsense. And you get there, ain't no trophy or award there.
Wow.
Or you get to you done paid $150 for a table that got flyers sitting on top of it. Like, what is that? Right. It could be a really, like, Atlanta could be a good ball. All the balls could be good if these kids would just stop trying to be more than what you are. Stop trying to be more than what you are.
They need to stop the shade, real talk.
For real. The pianos, you got children sitting on pianos, dude. That be killing me. You got these children sitting up here on these pianos. No damn well. And then the girl that's sitting up there on the piano acting fast, no damn well she ain't do nothing in ballroom and she shouldn't be up there. You gotta stop that. They gotta stop all this girlfriend mess. They gotta stop all that girlfriend demon, all that girlfriend cat. And then do you know what gets me? Yeah. You know what really gets me?
What?
Is that when they have a ball, you gotta have a house member from you gotta have a person on the panel from every house, so that their house member can get a guaranteed vote. Where they do that at? When did they start that?
Wow. Speechless.
Yeah, they gotta stop, for real. Take my advice, y'all. Stop the nonsense. Go back to mini grand and grand prize, and go back to putting the people on the panel who were turning it, whether it's a legend, statement, or star. If that person is turning it, put them on the panel. Stop with the girlfriend panels. Please take my advice. Y'all killing ballroom, honey. And the media and everybody else is taking it over. Everything that they build, that Paris and them, Paris and them, when they got to the point where they seen that we were coming along, Paris and them stepped back and gave it to us. They stepped back. They gave it to us and let us go ahead with the flow. We took it to a whole other level with the fashion, with the face, with the runway, the Butch Queen of Hills, the old way, the new way, though. We took all of that to a whole other level. It's time to step back. Things got to change.
Wow.
It's a mess. I hope they're listening. Please be listening. Please take advice. I don't need no war. I just want to see the kids have fun. Just have fun.
Yeah, so that's what it's supposed to be about. Bring the magic back. Bring the originality back, you know. Bring the fun back.
And Letitia tried to do that at her function. She tried to do that at her function.
Wait a minute. I thought it was a sister. What do you mean try?
No, Letitia said she had her ball, from what I see, like I told her, from what I see, her ball was good. She had a nice function.
Yeah.
Everybody that I've seen them posting saying that they enjoyed themselves and they really had a nice time. But the kids don't understand as far as what that girl went through to have her ball. Like she wasn't out there crafting And she wasn't out there, writing checks or doing none of that nonsense. That girl was working over.
What do you mean? I was trying to get you to say that. You know what I mean? Because
she was working overtime to make sure her function. She wanted to make sure these kids had a nice time. And for the ones that not show up, especially people that come down, travel from their city, come down and sit up in the city and don't show up, and you supposed to be a sister? Come on now. That girl is a ballroom treasure.
Yeah.
She is. Anybody that was deemed by her, your status is earned, because she earned her status in ballroom. But for her not to get the support that she should have gotten, that's not right. And she worked hard for it, overtime. I remember being on the phone with her. She said, "My girl, I need to get up and go in." I said, "Yes, Miss, go ahead and go get your coin." She wanted a successful night, which it was, but people should have really came out for that girl. That girl has come a long way. And they see her posted on Facebook, how, her work, and she's come a long way. We got to start supporting each other.
Yes.
Yeah, we got to start supporting. Don't just go to the one and then they want to sit back and have these phone conferences and have people don't want to come out and support because, I don't like her. Why you don't like her? Why? What she do to you? This is always
they're sitting there trying to suck the life out of her and feed her of it and be all up in it and liking it and following it and all that stuff. So where's the support? Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Come on now.
Come on now.
They
just want to go. I don't get it. I have sat in so many boards since I've come back. I try to support when I go to Atlanta. When I'm home and stuff like that, I try to support. If I do go out and travel, I always treat my out of town vacation, ball ventures as vacations for me. I'm a single mother, so it's always a vacation. So I always have a good time when I go out.
Right, nothing wrong with that.
Right, they just gotta stop all the nonsense. Stop all the nonsense. Stop trying to be fab when you're not fab. These historians that they came and told these stories, they need to go ahead and tell the truth. Stop it.
Was that the nice way of saying it?
Right.
Tell the truth.
Tell the truth, honey. The truth. I always tell my kids, I live by that. I live by that with my children. I tell my children, honey, tell the truth. If you come in and tell me a lie, I can't fix a lie. Tell me the truth.
I know that's right.
I don't care about him. Fuck him. I don't care who feeling get hurt, who feeling get stepped on. They full of shit. Ballroom is full of shit now. So on the commentators, the commentators sit there and they entertain the ballroom, right? I said, let me tell you this before we go, because I don't know how much time we got, but let me tell you this, my experience. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm sitting in the ball. It was Stewart's ball. Stewart had an MLK ball. I think it was like one of the first ones I went to when I got down here. And so Jack is on the mic commentating, right? And he is just entertaining. Now, this is what I remember from my era. The commentators entertained you. So he's just commentating. So he started calling folks out as royalty. This is how serious they are about this status shit. He started calling people out by royalty. The next day, the child had a video up that we are royalty now. I said, this don't make no sense. It's all about the status. Who is who in ballroom? And it's like, none of y'all earn this stuff. They got to get rid of it. They got to get rid of it and stop deeming everybody. Let's just hold off on that.
I know that's right.
Just hold off.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it is. But there's a lot of good things in ballroom. How do you see ballroom, going into the future? What are some of your expectations?
Ballroom, if they pay attention, ballroom is already there. If you really sit back and you pay attention. I sit here and I watch TV, I watch the award shows, these videos or whatever, because keep in mind, I got that 22-year-old and I got this little 7-year-old that's coming up that be into all this video stuff. But you see it now already with ballroom has where it was and where it's going. You got people like Tracy that's, in TV. You got the children that's, choreographing stuff and the makeup artists and, every time you turn around you see the reaction. So ballroom really can take you places. So it's not in the future. It's already here. It's already here. We got to take a hold back on it because we done messed around and let the media in Russia and England and all these other folks take a hold to it.
Wow.
What they built, ballroom was a place where you went and you got rid of all your energy and all your worries for that one, or just for that one day. That one day, the few little seconds on that runway, you got rid of everything that was bothering you. That's what Paris and all of them folks created for us. It was a place for us to go and exhale. Now you can't even do that. Because you got to be on guard. Children want to fight. Want to interrupt balls, throw tables and chairs and all kind of nonsense. They want to do all that now. You can't even do that. This was your Hollywood. It's still your Hollywood. You just got to get a hold back on it. It's already here.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah, and a lot of the children, they was planting seeds all over the world and didn't even control it, you know what I mean? And now they got to go back and reorganize the things. It's going to be a little difficult now because there's a lot of things that are happening and a lot of history that's happening and a lot of history that we are archiving all over the world. And it's just impossible to keep track together with just, one set of...
They need to come up. I had put together... like people in ballroom, like you have certain ones who have a voice in ballroom, and you have certain ones like you have Tony, you have Andre, you have Stewart, you have Larry, you have those people who have a voice in ballroom. And at one time I had put like together with Jacob, where I had pulled Stewart and Tony and Andre together, where they can say where ballroom went wrong and what they wanted to do to fix it. And which it was a really good idea with what they came up with, being that ballroom has spread out so much. You have someone from a different region represent that region, and you almost have like a committee, and have them, represent that region. So it wouldn't be biased. You wouldn't have the girlfriend panel. They wanted me to be represent women's face. I didn't want to represent women's face because I hadn't been out. Like, I was out. But then I left, so I can't represent the women. So I said, somebody like Tracy, somebody like Asia. I mean, not Tracy. What's her name? Jamie and Teresa. Those girls stayed around, so it would be fair for them to do it. So I think if they come back up with like a committee-like type thing and a regional type thing, I think they can get a control over it. I think they need to stop with this demon madness and just do it as just the annual award ceremony where don't be no ball involved. You sit down and you break bread, you eat, and you have an award ceremony, and you kiki and you fellowship with your peers. They need to stop trying to always make a coin and bring it back to the fun.
Now, what about all the new houses that started and came out and are starting to win categories and win titles and starting to get known to the ballroom community? And
I think that's a good thing. I heard that Alan Meekleys did really good at Letitia's ball. I heard they did really good. The New Girls is not a new house, but at Phoebe's ball, they really was like. I was really excited to see how they came together as a house, all in one color. They were all in one color, and then, when they remember hit the floor, they would chant, and then just to see the vibe and the energy from them, that was nice. Rodney, and I haven't seen what they've done yet. I don't know if I haven't really watched any of the clips from the function this past weekend, but I think that's a good thing. Him and Felicity look really cute. They like a little husband and wife little duo. So I think that I wish them all luck and just not only teach them things about ballroom, also teach them that there's more out there in life than just, winning a trophy. Let them know, really be that mother and father. So I wish them more luck. Have fun with it. Don't let this consume you.
Now, recently, Andre Mizrahi came to Florida and he threw the Andre Clark Invades the Sunshine State Ball, which I attended. It was really, really nice. It was really hot, and they had a part 2 to it in another location the next day. And they honored, the ballroom scene in Florida state. And in Florida, there's a lot of different houses who are not known all over, the U.S. yet, but they are known